Stories to rise up.
Did you know that Adolf Hitler, one of history's most notorious dictators, was deeply involved in the occult? What if the man who plunged the world into war was driven not just by political ambitions, but by a fascination with mystical powers? Let's dive into the shadowy world of Hitler's occultism. It all begins with the Thule Society, an organization steeped in Germanic mythology and occult practices. Early Nazi ideologies were significantly shaped by this group, which believed in Aryan supremacy and ancient mystical powers. Hitler's close associate, Heinrich Himmler, took these beliefs to another level. He transformed Wewelsburg Castle into the spiritual center of the SS, filled with Nordic symbols and designed for occult rituals. Himmler even created the Ahnenerbe, an organization dedicated to uncovering the supposed mystical origins of the Aryan race, sending expeditions to places like Tibet. But it didn't stop there. Hitler was fascinated by the Spear of Destiny, a relic believed to have pierced Jesus Christ during the crucifixion. Legend said it would grant its possessor invincibility. After annexing Austria, Hitler had the spear brought to Germany, seeing it as a talisman of power. Astrology and prophecy also played a role. Hitler and other top Nazis consulted astrologers and clairvoyants. Karl Ernst Kraft, an astrologer, even predicted the 1939 assassination attempt on Hitler. Despite their scientific veneer, the Nazis often relied on mystical interpretations and astrological predictions. Norse mythology was deeply woven into Nazi ideology. Symbols like the swastika, ancient runes, and references to gods like Odin and Thor were used to create a mythic past and justify their racist beliefs. One of the most horrific aspects of Hitler's regime was the genocide of millions of Jews during the Holocaust. This systematic extermination was driven by a toxic blend of racial ideology and occult beliefs, leading to one of the darkest chapters in human history. Now, let's draw a parallel to today. Vladimir Putin's invasion of Ukraine echoes Hitler's invasion of Poland. Both leaders used propaganda to justify their actions, claiming historical and cultural ties to the territories. Both exhibited a dangerous mix of ambition and a disregard for international norms. So what can we learn from this? How do we prevent the rise of such ideologies in our societies and in our children? How do we address the small complexes and insecurities that can lead to devastating consequences? Education is key. Teaching critical thinking, empathy, and the importance of diversity can help build a society resistant to hate and extremism. Can we recognize the signs of rising authoritarianism before it's too late? What steps can we take to ensure that history does not repeat itself? Let's start by understanding the past and actively working towards a future where such tragedies never occur again. So what do you think? How can we prevent the next dictator from rising? Share your thoughts and join the conversation.
Stories to rise up.